Hello friends. So today I'm gonna be talking about a handful of cactuses and euphorbias that I picked up earlier. So this was supposed to actually be an unboxing, but I just tracked. I should have had a box of plants come in earlier and tracked it, and it's still in transit. So anyhow, I stopped by this new nursery or plant shop that opened nearby that sell wholesale or discount plants. Huge place. It's in a supermarket type building, so it's huge, and they have all kinds of plants and gardening stuff. And anyhow, I noticed that they had cactuses, so I just out of curiosity went in, and I ended up buying 8 plants, 8 cactuses. 4 Gymnocolysiums. Don't know the type. The container just says assorted cactus. But I noticed that some of these were really nice plants, like this Gymnocolysium here. Don't know the type. But I thought it would, and they're small, they're only in a 2-inch pot. These are probably an inch across, tiny plant, probably a slow grower, but it's in this nasty, I guess, peat moss type soil, which I'm gonna remove. So that's the first one. This is the second one. This is also a Gymnocolysium, but it's got a little bit of variegation in there. Good looking plant. This one's slightly bigger and probably a little bit more healthy than the first one. The first one was dark green, or had a little grayish in it from stress. This one's nice and green, and you can clearly see the vivid variegation in it, which is a very nice plant and very reasonable. The third one is actually another Gymno. Really nice plant here. I don't know any of these types. This might be, who knows? I don't even want to guess, I'm not sure. But the ribs on here are really healthy. It's a nice solid plant. There's no give to it at all. It's healthy. Good color. Deep green color. Nice thorns. None of them which are broken. They're all intact. And the fourth one is also a Gymno. Now the variegation in this one between the ribs, I don't know if you could tell, might be due to stress, I'm not sure. But if this is a true variegated plant, then it's like a mustard yellow in between the ribs and a olive green color on the plant. See that variegation right there, that little bit of yellow? So Another nice plant. In a normal nursery or cactus nursery, these would probably sell for about 10 or 12 or 15 bucks each. Another one, which I have no idea what it is this, I'm not even sure this is a cactus. It might be a Euphorbia. But the reason I picked this one up is because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pups growing on it. So that might be a good mother plant eventually that will keep pupping, and I can just harvest those and propagate them. So that's another decent. It's not in the healthiest of shape. The top looks like it's even, yeah, it might be like new growth right there, but it's completely bald. That may fill in, we'll see. The third one I'm hoping is a Gymnocolysium. I got a feeling though it's a Pharaoh Cactus. But look at the variegation in that one. You definitely would have paid a good buck for this in a regular nursery. So, and that's a true variegation. Just lovely. I hope this one will develop some offsets and give me more babies of these. Nice deep green color on one side, almost completely yellow on the other side. And the last one I know is a Euphorbia for sure. Don't know the type, but this one is also variegated. See that? Nice Euphorbia. Got nice, sharp, thick, short spines on this one. Nice and plump, it's not soft. You'd think at a place like this that it would be in worse shape. But these are all healthy and very nice plants. So, typically they sell these for $3.99, or you can get 4 for $10. So I grabbed 8, and when I got up to the counter, the guy actually gave me another $2 off. So these 8 plants cost me $18. What a deal. I mean, I could have paid almost that much for just this one plant. So I thought I'd share. 4 of them were in these decorative pots and 4 were not. And he also threw in these pots. Gave me an extra 4 of them. So, I mean, that was a really good deal. 4 pots, well actually 8 pots and 8 plants. The only thing with these pots is they're decorative. So, meaning there's no hole in these. There's no drainage hole. So what I generally do in these cases is drill a hole. And I'll show you, I'm not gonna do all of them, but I'll show you. I'll show you one, how I drill the hole in these. So generally, I just use a ceramic bit blade, and it cuts right through these. This one is a 1/2 inch, but these pots are very small, so I'm just gonna use a 3-inch bit. 3/8 inch bit, sorry. And then what I generally do is I put the pot upside down and I'll center the hole and I'll start to drill. I'll go slow. And this blade will cut right through these decorative pots. See that? Nice clean hole. Now we have something that we can pot these plants in. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and set these up, replant them, and I'll come back. Okay, back. So we drilled all the holes in the bottom of these, made them draining, and then I put my normal mix in there, the pumice and sand and perlite and granite, and I even started putting eggshells, grind them up really fine, and that's mixed in there, along with just a little bit, maybe 15 or 20% of cactus soil. Anyhow, got all the pots with holes on the bottom. We got them potted, cleaned up. I got my top dressing on there, and I'll take you through them one more time. So in the back here, unknown, we don't know. But the reason I got this one is because it had 4 pups. So we'll see what happens. I kind of took a chance on this one. This is a Euphorbia Variegated. Looking very nice in these pots. I like these plants. Although for Euphorbias are sentimental with the water. You cannot overwater these. You have to completely let it dry out. And actually, what I've been doing, because I had a few bad experiences with euphorbias, is I let them dry and start to shrink before I actually give them more water. That's just a technique that worked for me. This is the variegated, I'm guessing, Pharaoh Cactus. I put it in a yellow pot to make that yellow pop. Very nice plant. And I told you what I paid for these, so very reasonable. This is a Domino. I failed to show this one early in the video, but I'm showing you now. This is a Domino. Nice plant. And then my 4 Gymnocolysiums. Not sure which ones they are. These two resemble each other. This one is on its own, and this one is completely different than any of these. This one, the spines are different. Each little section right there has its own a set of spikes, if you notice. The sides of these are, I don't know, ribbed, is that what you want to call them? They're ribbed plants. They're not as detailed, separate spines as this one. This one is the same way. A lot of ribs on there. They might be Frederickii or Minichu. Yeah, I forgot how to say that. Minichu. Well, I'll find out later and include it. And then this one, the smallest one, it's got the best body of all, I think. I just wish it was just a little bigger. I put this one in an 1.5 inch pot because it's didn't have many roots, and I didn't want to take a chance on over soaking this one when I water. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope my technique for drilling holes in decorative pots was helpful. If it was, leave me a subscription, give me a thumbs up, and definitely share with friends. Thanks, until next time.